How bad will things get as the Mt. Gox repayment shakes the market? But the problem we got now is miner valuation is going down, forcing them to liquidate more BTC to keep their heads afloat. The other problem is now crypto-related stocks are plunging, meaning guess what? Yep, valuation's going down. What about XRP? Did we find support at 40 cents, or are traditional markets going to push this further? Because we're still on a holiday weekend and most of these players ain't even going to look at the market until Monday. How bad can things get? And I'm going to tell everyone to be super careful out there, because the narrative is going to be, oh, we've met the bottom, buy the dip. Dude, you're going to have miners now liquidating to keep themselves alive. Traditional finance ain't even going to pay attention until Monday. Yeah, that's what I'm super worried about. Chano Fool says Germany, 39 cents. Mt. Gox, 37 cents. Good time to start Robo AI. Michael Smino says, I'm bleeding so bad, I'm going to buy a box of tampons tomorrow. Dude, this is very painful. ETH under 3. BNB under 5. XRP went under 40 cents. XLM under 9 cents, now at 8.2. But look at Bitcoin sitting at 55,187. All right, here is why I'm bringing this up, because certain things are seeing more pain than others. What I got up on the screen is cryptos. What I have is how far are they from their all-time high, how they've done in the last 7 days. All right, so let's look at Bitcoin real quick and we'll compare it, right? Because we want to know how bad the bleeding really is. Bitcoin down 10% in the last 7 days, down 25% from all-time high. Okay, not too bad. ETH down 15%, down 40% all-time high. What about BNB, right? BNB has usually been pretty strong. Down 15% as well, down 33%. Now, let's look at Toncoin. Down only 8.5% and only down 16% from its all-time high. In fact, Toncoin is performing even better than BTC in this recent pullback. XRP down 89% from all-time high, along with Cardano. So certain things are performing worse than others. Certain things are melting down worse than others. Look at Polkadot now, down 90%. Bitcoin Cash down 93%. Just bleeding all over the place. And the worst thing is, traditional finance won't pay attention until Monday. Bitcoin set for its worst week in over a year. Mt. Gox liquidation fears. The selling pressure still related to creditor selling from the failed Mt. Gox exchange. However, the acceleration of the downside suggests that the market is trying to get ahead of creditor flows. I think a lot of people are trying to sell before they get liquidated. Look, okay, this is not good. This isn't an, buy the dip opportunity. This is a total market reshuffling. Analysts have also pointed to worries over the possibility of Joe Biden being replaced. Then you'd have a shakeup in the policy. What's striking about the slide in Bitcoin is it comes as U.S. stocks and global equity indexes rest at near record highs, which means the correlation between Bitcoin and the mainstream equities is fraying. That is from co-founder of Nexo. Think about that. Bitcoin is sliding while the rest of the global equity indexes are near record highs. So this isn't like globally the entire globe is pricing everything down. No, it's just the crypto market. There has been so much speculation going on out there that this makes absolute perfect sense. Coinbase shares tumble. Okay, this is kind of now where the ripple effect is coming into play, okay? Coinbase, cryptos, Coinbase, custody, Coinbase now seeing more and more of a slide. So now start thinking of the traditional finance people that are into stocks related to crypto, like Coinbase, right? Other exchanges and so forth. Bitcoin mining stocks now start plummeting. Well, why would mining stocks plummet? Well, because guess what? Because of Bitcoin halving, they're now working as much as they did before, but only getting half of the reward. Well, now they're getting less because they were talking about half the reward at 70,000, now half the reward at 55. So now the miners have to start selling just to keep the lights on. So before, the miners were like, yo, we can mine BTC all day long. We've got enough cash to get us through. But now that BTC is dropping, now that their share prices are dropping, they are now forced to start selling in order to keep things going. Marathon Digital is down 6.5%. Hut 8 is down 8.1%. Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy is down 6.4%. So now think of all the traditional money tied into those companies. Think of all the money tied into MicroStrategy. Yeah, that's traditional finance money. So as that just melts down more and more and more, people are under more pressure. XRP, what did we see? Well, we saw a little bit of relief right here as XRP went sub 40, but was able to pop back up on the news. Now, when we look out at this, and let's do this, okay? Let's zoom out a little bit. The pain just gets worse and worse and worse. We're talking touching 74 cents in March and now being about almost half the price. XRP has lost about 50% of its price since March. And this is what I was talking about, okay? Where certain things are bleeding worse than others. You compare that to Bitcoin and it ain't nowhere near Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin. Still in the positive, while XRP is in the red, 21%. And again, this is from March. So going back to what's happening. Mt. Gox, yes. German government dumping, yes. But then it's the traditional finance ripple effect, okay? You've got Bitcoin, right? The miners, okay? Bitcoin companies, the crypto companies like Coinbase, your Hut 8 miners and so forth, they all are now worth less and less and less. MicroStrategy, yes, worth less and less and less. So now as traditional finance looks at the market and goes, you know what? Equities are looking really juicy, but cryptos are looking really, really nasty. That's going to put more pressure on crypto as a more, I guess, a more horrible underperforming asset. That was bad English, but I think you get what I'm talking about. In terms of XRP price action, I mean, bumped up on 40 cents, but it was a soft bump up, and now it's starting to retrace even more. This could be an absolute bloodbath if traditional finance sees things are getting worse and worse and worse, and when Monday opens, we could see more problems coming. So now that XRP has printed its 12th straight red candle against Bitcoin, we have to ask ourselves, what does legal clarity mean if it's melting down to the ground? That's all I've heard. XRP has legal clarity. Oh my gosh, everyone's going to use XRP. The crypto market is melting down, and you're seeing the softer players melt even further. The ones with legitimate partnerships, the ones with legitimate plays like Store of Value are only down this much, while the rest of the crypto market is down this much. Traditional finance is going to have their day, and it appears they're going to be holding off for Monday to really let the pain train happen. Our biggest hope is that we hit a bottom faster on the crypto side, and low entry point buying propels us up before Monday. But if we keep this erosion going through on Monday, and you've got CPI data coming up around the bend, pain train may have just started. But bro, the XRP train left the station, and that bitch just keeps coming back, except she's coming back picking up people at cheaper and cheaper prices. So are you buying the dip, or is this just a cat dying and you're buying on the way down?